KOCO looking ahead to an issue that many of you are following closely. In 2023, Oklahomans will have a chance to legalize recreational marijuana.
And tonight we have brand new polling from KOCO and Amber Integrated on how voters are feeling about State Question 820.
Want to go to KOCO's Zach Rael, who's here in studio right now. And Zach, you have a breakdown of these results.
Yeah, guys, that's right. This new polling just coming in today is good news for those that are in support of legalizing recreational marijuana in Oklahoma. If that vote were held today, legal marijuana would be very close to happening. A brand new KOCO Amber Integrated poll shows that 49% of voters would vote yes on State Question 820, legalizing recreational marijuana in Oklahoma. While 38% would vote no, 13% of people said they didn't know how they would vote yet. In order to become law, State Question 820 needs to get 50% of the vote in the special election that's now set for March 7th, 2023.
We are thrilled to have another source tell us that a majority of Oklahomans support legalizing recreational marijuana here in Oklahoma.
Michelle Tilley with yes on SQ 820 says after the long process of collecting signatures to get this far, she is confident they will pass that 50% threshold.
Elected leaders fail to make a change to the law, and the people believe that the law should be changed. That's why we have the petition process and why we've gone through this process.
Breaking down the poll by political party, just 30% of Republican voters are in support of legalizing weed, while 70% of Democrats and 68% of independents are a yes.
We are working hard to educate people about the issue, register people to vote. We're urging people to make sure their registration is up to date.
Tilley says there's still a long way to go before Election Day, and it's important for people to show up to make their voices heard.
If people who support this don't come out to vote, then we won't see it pass. And so we're going to be working very hard to make sure that those people get out to vote.
Again, want to be very clear here, the vote to legalize recreational marijuana will not be on next week's ballot, but instead that special election, which is set for March.